Hi, hello, and welcome to another brand spanking welcome aboard. Let me take that again. I'm going to take it again. Ready?
Yep.
Can you give me a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Welcome aboard. Another brand spanking new episode of Bad TV. I'm Dylan. That is Patrick.
Great to be here. Permission to come aboard.
Granted, Kalen is here behind the ones and twos.
Hello.
What's up with him today?
He always says it like that.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Get bad energy from him. Hey, very fat.
I'm looking fat?
No, me.
No, you don't look fat at all.
Dude, how was your turkey day?
Oh, well, I'll probably talk about that on APS.
Me too.
Well, at least my mother-in-law didn't die on my kitchen floor like she tried to last Christmas.
She tried to die. Yeah, a lot of stuff at Patreon, Salt Lake City. Me, Cece, and Ruby tried to do an art project yesterday with my baby. Did not go well.
Oh, that's so funny. So
Did not go well.
probably around the same time. What is Lucy, 6 months old?
Yeah.
So we went out and got this organic paint, and we put it on this gigantic white piece of paper on the floor, and we gave it to Ellie. And she was like 6 or 7 months old. We let her hands go in it. None of it hit the paper. Well, some of it dripped on it. It all went in her mouth, in her face.
Who are these people that get these clean footprints and handprints? I don't understand. Anyways, I burned my child. We'll get into all of it at patreon.com/another podcast
Hey, Joe,
network.
while we're there, doing a little housekeeping, January is when Bad TV is going to really open up wide. We got a lot of shows coming at you. We'll be covering Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We'll be covering the new season of Traitors. Yes, we will be covering The Bachelorette with 3 guy names, Taylor, Frankie, Paul.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that Ed Gain thing that
Oh
gay
no,
guy
hell no!
did
I
on
will not
Hulu.
watch. I will not watch a show that a guy wears other people's faces.
Okay.
But I will be watching. What's that other show we're gonna watch?
All Her Fault.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, you talking about Jarvis Yards?
Oh no. We'll be watching something else. Anyway, it's gonna be all there for January, so get excited about it. I think we're gonna put Bachelor for free, and I think we're gonna put Patreon behind a paywall, and then
Patreon's gonna be behind a paywall.
yeah, that's what I meant. And then Dylan and I are discussing this. There's no promises. Don't get Dylan yelling at me. We're thinking of putting our first our recap of season 1 of OG Below Deck on the free feed, where we interviewed almost all the cast members.
Yeah, and
of
I
that
don't
season.
remember what kind of
Well,
slurs we said or anything.
Well,
like
Dylan
that, so I'm not
called
sure.
one of the cast members a C-rat, and it did not go well. One of the other cast members, she for some reason she didn't want you to say what state she was living in.
Oh, that's
Although
right, yeah.
she seemed kind of lonely because she didn't want to get off the phone with us.
Yeah.
It was really sad, to be honest.
Yeah, no, Bravo was really plucking people from under bridges back for the first season. The casting was almost batting 1,000, all lunatics. And, you know, they're C-Rats, but they're not lunatics. They're human beings, you know. But OG, my God, psych ward shit.
So while we're away on a holiday break, we may release an episode of that, and it's some of our best work, honestly. But it's not for the faint of heart. If you maybe listen to the first episode, and if you're truly offended by it, definitely don't listen anymore.
No, it can't get better. But listen, we love you guys very much. We hope you had a lovely turkey day. Kaylin, did you have a nice turkey day?
Very nice.
You see what I'm talking about? It was a truncated kind of bite response.
That's a producer response. He doesn't want to get in our way, man.
Really?
Yeah, we're the hosts. We're the talkers. He presses buttons.
Don't demean him like that. He's attacking me, and I still think that was too far. So listen, we have an episode of Below Deck Med to talk about. A lot of boyfriend-girlfriend talk tonight. One of the most confounding phenomenons in the C-Rat world. What are you guys doing talking about this for?
Especially Max. He's a stage 1 creeper stalker.
Stage 1 creeper stalker.
Yeah, we're going to get into his C-Rat history.
Oh, yeah. A lot of C-Rat history tonight. Thought it was actually quite an enjoyable episode. I'm going to give it 87 pots. Now, that's 10 more pots than I gave after the hunt.
Wow.
Fun fact. That was it.
Oh, okay. Did you watch Eastbound and Down? first season of Kenny Powers?
Some of it.
Okay, well, he was chasing this girl around.
Made me too sad. He was such an asshole.
Yeah, he was a jerk. Well, anyway, he really wanted, I know the actress's name. It was Katie Mixon, but I don't know what character's name was on the show.
I know why you know her name.
Why is that?
Because you looked up if those were actually her boobs.
No, I did not. I never.
That's how you know
No.
her name.
I thought she was gorgeous. So anyway, I compare that with something that Nate did at the tail end of this episode, which is he crawls in bed with Kizzy.
Yeah.
And then Kermit walks in, and the lights go on, and he has a second thoughts about the whole thing.
Right.
I don't think if that light didn't turn on, would he have those second thoughts? I'm comparing this to Eastbound and Down season 1, where Kenny was rubbing up against Katie Mixon's character. He really wanted to have sex with her, but while he was seeing her beautiful breasts, he actually came in his pants and pretended that he didn't and said, "No, I can't have sex with you right now.
Oh, God.
I can't. I must wait."
Got it.
Yeah.
You think Nathan came himself, and that's why he had to leave.
I think either that, or he thought he was pushing too far. If Kermit had got knocked on,
which one is it, man?
Both. She looks pretty hot.
You know, you given our the demographics of our audience, equating this to a very specific moment from the first season of Eastbound and Down. Which, Kaylin, can you look up when that came out? Where are we talking about? 2007? Yeah. I'd say is worse than me comparing stuff to Jarvis Yards.
2009.
2009.
It's not that far back.
No, it's very far back. How many pots?
14.
Kaylin, what'd you think?
It's great. Yeah, great. I'd give it 90 pots.
That's a lot.
Oh, we have two great sponsors, by the way. Both I'm using. Lola Blankets and Hims and Hers.
Thank you for Hims and Hers, and thank you for blankets. So Sandy's pissed.
Yeah, she's really tearing into Nate.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
What? I didn't think you were going to ask me that.
Well, Max is around.
I got it. No. No, I don't care.
I do.
Okay.
Because he's letting the charter guests drive the boat, and he's right next to him. But Nate's getting hell for it. I mean, the guy's like a football field away. Sandy happens to catch it because I think she's got those binoculars
Yeah.
out. I think this is a Max thing, not a Nate thing.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to do? Yell at him?
Right. This is a very, like, I'm going to take everything I heard in Marriott Room B very literally. And I'm going to go lead that way, right? And it's that kind of thing where, like, well, if you're the leader of the organization, then it's your fault. It's like, I understand if we're having, like, structural problems and there are things that are kind of nagging coming up all the time. But if one person does something completely out of pocket, I think it's okay to talk to them and not fucking me about it because I didn't fucking do nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Little sidebar here. Did you ever see the Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee porn video?
No.
Okay, well, get this.
Oh, I thought you were going to say documentary on their boring lives.
Oh, lot of
I didn't watch
a lot
those.
of shows on that.
I definitely watched the porn, though.
Okay, well, remember he had a boat. He steered the boat with his wang.
No. I didn't. How long is the porno?
It's like clips and clips. They have sex on the boat. They're having a party. But at one point, he whips out his wang and he steers it with his wang.
Yeah, I'm confused about boats and how difficult
Well, I'm
they
bringing
are
this
to
up
operate.
because she was married 9 times, and she said Tommy was the love of her life. Now, she married one dude named Rick Solomon twice, and she had told him he's the love of her life.
Don't do this. Can't keep a man thing.
Well, I think he called her. He's the one who made Paris Hilton famous because he did the sex video with her. And he called Pamela, and he said, "Hey, you married me twice. You told me I was the love of your life." And then she said, "Well, you know."
All of you loser cis white heterosexuals out there, if you want to really piss your wife off, just say something like if you see Kate Beckinsale on TV, just go, "Oh, she cannot keep a man." I mean, you'll have your fucking throat slit. Anyways, so Max wildcard flew off with the guest Imran, who is
Hey, he apologized at the end of it.
Imran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He said, "I apologize if I offended anybody."
You know, Imran reminds me a lot of a Tesla driver I encountered today. Larchmont. I'm walking down Larchmont. There's a driveway in the Bank of America parking lot. You know it well.
That's where we went to lunch before we went to the Love is Blind
Yes.
thing.
This Tesla, there's a sidewalk. You're supposed to leave the sidewalk clear. He lurches forward, blocking me. I can't walk anymore. So you know what I do? I squeeze like I'm trying to get through a park, like I'm trying to get in a tight parking spot. I'm touching the front of his car and stuff. I'm like,
you're on foot.
I'm on foot. So I'm squeezing in front of his car, and it's this slow move around his bumper, and I'm just front facing him the entire time. And he's looking at me like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just giving him a thumbs up. And I was like, that's what Imran reminds me of.
Oh my God. Why are you engaged in that?
What are you talking about? Why engage in that? What are you talking about? Why engage in that? These Tesla drivers need to be, I'm not saying put to death.
Oh my God.
I understand it's a cheap vehicle. I'm thinking about getting one.
Hey, let me cleanse the palate of the podcast because you're getting I think you're getting political or something there. Tesla. It's only Tesla drivers that are assholes?
No. Hang on. You're doing this thing where it's racist that you thought it was racist.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
This is not political. Okay? This is a fact of the fucking universe. People that drive Teslas are assholes.
Oh.
The way they drive Teslas are assholes. Okay? Pat's family has a Tesla.
We bought it before the election.
Okay.
Okay. It was a great deal.
There are many more assholes on the road than Teslas. Minivans, Chargers, F-150s, sometimes a Prius.
Oh, yeah.
There are many forms of poison out there on the road.
Quick story.
All right. Because we got to talk about the show,
Yeah,
man.
I know, but I think the
You're
audience
really
is,
dragging us down.
Yeah, I think that the audience is going to be awestruck by this.
Okay.
So I swear to God, what's that demon in Fatal Destination or whatever, Final Destination? He was coming for me last Wednesday.
Does the demon have a name?
Final Destination.
Let's call him Jeff.
Jeff is out for me last Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So I have never had this happen to me.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Truck filled with rebar in front of you driving.
No,
okay.
I wish. No.
Okay.
It was, I'm pulling out and I'm in Hancock Park. I don't understand the streets that well. So I pull out a little bit down this residential street and I'm like pulled out out on the street where I would have been at fault if a car is coming. Anyway, this car comes whizzing around at me, coming towards towards the driver's side. He's going to fucking T-bone me. I just turn and I freeze and I go, if I reverse, he could head that way. If I pull forward, he could head that way. And in my brain, in that instant, I said, stay here.
Right.
He swerves right by me to the point where he misses my back fender, to the point where it shook my car. He was so close.
Wow.
And I hear him swerve and I looked in the back and I was like, thank God he didn't crash into anything. And I just fucking buzzed out of there. And I was like, wow.
Oh, it was your fault.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just got the hell out of there.
What car were you driving?
I was driving my work truck.
Work truck. Assholes.
And I gave a middle finger to Jeff too. I said, not today,
Not
Jeff.
today, you fuck. You CPA fucking.
No. That's the demon in Final Destination. It wasn't the driver.
No, I know. But if the demon is named Jeff, he's a merchant of death, but also he kind of sounds like a
CPA?
Yeah.
He runs numbers?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the show for just 1 second. So Sandy says, get your shit together. And because of that, Nathan gets ripped. You know how Nathan is. When Sandy comes down on him, he starts calling the other sea rats pieces of shit and saying, I'll fucking kill you and stuff. It's really weird.
Poor bastard. He's already losing his hair as it is. Now, we learn from Sandy that this method to her madness is she applies pressure to these sea rats, right? Mm-hmm. And this is to bring out the best in a sea rat. Now, I have some news for
she's
Sandy.
like a hydraulic press with Skittles.
Yeah, and it's to bring out the best Skittles. But this is the news for Sandy. The ocean is filled with sea rats that had pressure applied to them, and they just turned to the fucking bottle. Okay? So I don't have much faith in this method, Sandy.
And you know a thing or two about the bottle, Sandy.
Oh, yeah.
So, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not drive these sea rats to drink any more than they're already doing. Can I say we get a shot of the pool toys and everything floating out there? It looks like shit. Looks like
doesn't look organized.
Looks like 23 Palms. What's that place called? 32 Palms.
That's the dump with a beautiful name.
Right. You go to a motel there, blood stains on the wall and whatnot. it looks like they put all the pool toys out in the little kidney bean pool. That's what it looks like. It looks like shit.
I agree.
All right. So we're doing a Cochinito, Cocho Wiwa.
He had
tonight.
trouble pronouncing it.
Yes, and it is a little pig. Now we'll talk about the young suckling who gave his life, and gave implies a kind of voluntary nature. It wasn't. It was ripped from its mother's womb and then mercilessly taken out so that Imran could eat it. And it's stuff like that that makes me want to see what's after what we're doing here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, so Dylan, I want to get this straight.
Yeah.
The farmer didn't walk into the barn and said, hey, guys.
Hey, Jeff.
Who wants to be eaten by an asshole on a boat? Raise your hand. It didn't go like that.
Yeah, no.
So get this.
Man, pigs can't even raise their hands. So I don't know what that guy was doing.
I heard they're really intelligent. Mm-hmm. You think they get the fuck out of there if they're that smart, right? Yeah. Hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So Josh says that he's got a kind of a moral quandary with this, or issue with this, which is a rarity in the culinary arts.
Yeah, the culinary arts are pretty, duck off water off a dead duck's back kind of thing. Like foie gras is fine, and I've been told that they come to love it.
Banned in California, by the way.
Really?
I think so.
Goddamn, Kevin Newsom just makes everything not fun, dude. Mm-hmm. I can't stand that fucking guy.
He loves fires.
Okay,
I want to say this.
Right,
Did you ever
ahead.
see that episode of Parts Unknown with Anthony? He suffocates a fucking goat, and he actually tells the camera, he's like in this tribe or something. It's, it's part of the tribe. It's a ritual.
Yeah. We're having blood for dinner
That's
tonight.
right. They drink the blood after he
yeah.
suffocates, and he turns to the camera and says, I'm having a problem with this. And then 2 days later, he fucking hangs himself in a fucking broom closet.
No, it was decades later, but I understand what you're saying.
At least he didn't take himself out like Keith Carradine. He was beating off in a closet, which one would argue is a better way to go out.
Yeah, we had a space monkey problem in high school. Space monkey.
Space monkey.
It's when kids choke each other and jack each other off or something like that.
Wow.
They were like, you got to stop doing that, okay?
Wow.
You're going to get
That
hurt.
doesn't seem like a problem at all.
Okay. Meanwhile.
Nate looks like a deflated balloon.
Okay. Meanwhile.
Meanwhile.
All right. Jezzy's peed. Kathy's upstairs all the time. She's got 2 stripes. Why is she not up there all the time?
Now, who does she confide in with this, Dylan?
Jeff? I don't know.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
She's in the galley telling Josh about how unfair Kathy gets to serve drinks to assholes in the sunlight while she's stuck in all day cleaning fucking toilets.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, by the way, also, I'm so horny. And then she licks her lips.
This is what Josh should have said, because she did not say that.
Yeah.
She said therapy sessions are $30 an hour. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here.
$30 an hour.
Yeah, that's a cheap rate. Or he could have said, go to betterhelp.com/badtv.
No, it's actually rula.com.
Oh, sorry.
/badtv.
Yeah, you use that, Kizzy.
But we've also been sponsored by BetterHelp in the past. And the issue was that they had a problem with our ads. They were not thrilled about us.
Well, I said people should post signing up for BetterHelp and tell us why they signed up.
Yeah, we told a couple of fans to record their sessions and post them in the Facebook group. And we also got pretty vivid about the events in your life that can lead you to BetterHelp. And they weren't thrilled about it.
No, they weren't. I think that's when they canceled.
They wrote us a letter saying it's about getting better. It's not about looking back. And we were like, no problem. So Aisha is going to fix this whole Jizzy Kathy thing by, and this is an inventive conflict resolution technique. She's going to hold Jizzy like a little baby, and then she's going to take a shit. And then hopefully things get better. I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to work. But listen, Aisha's great.
She's good, and she's normally an out-of-the-box thinker. But if I was Kermit in this situation, I would have walked up to Kizzy, and I would have said, hey, don't tell anybody, but I was up on the deck, and I heard all of the deckies, all the guys, they were all saying you're the hottest girl on the boat. That would have turned that little frown upside down, if you know what I mean. Because that's all she cares about.
I think that's actually a brilliant,
Thank you.
a brilliant way to handle this. All right, so we get ready for dinner, but before we get ready for dinner, let's get ready
for an ad
for Lola blankets.
Oh, I love Lola blankets.
What did I do this morning?
I don't know. I wasn't at your house.
I'll tell you. I woke up with my daughter, who's got a cold. She's a little sniffly. It was cold downstairs. Too chilly, right? We put on Pluribus.
Episode 5?
Episode 5. Threw on a Lola blanket.
Wouldn't it be funny if your daughter threw her diaper full of poop at the TV? Said, this sucks. This story arc needs to go somewhere.
Hang on a second. It's not about that. It's about Lola.
Oh, right.
We were so warm and we were so comfy. We were so happy. Lola blankets make people happy. Lola blankets make babies happy.
Oh, my God. Yes, they do.
I had some people over this weekend. They took a look at my Lola blanket. They go, what is that? I go, feel it. They go, oh, my gosh. I said, use promo code BADTV. You'll get 40% off.
I bet they said, can I put it on top of me? And you said, no.
No, that's my Lola blanket. And then I kicked them out of my fucking house. Okay, I give the gift of softness this holiday season with Lola blankets. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a huge 40% off their entire order at lolablankets.com by using code BADTV at checkout. Just head to lolablankets.com and use code BADTV for 40% off. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. It's the best gift you can give someone who's not like a... that's Dan. He's really into Legos. We got to get him a Lego set. Like he's not gonna want a Lola blanket. But normal people who aren't nerds, cool people, they want a Lola.
My father-in-law.
You talking about Ruby?
Grandpa Ruby. He tried taking my daughter's Etch-a-Sketch home from Thanksgiving. It just connected with him. And I said, I'll get you one for Christmas, old man.
Yeah.
Wow. We just hone in on things that we were connected with as a child.
We're also brought to you by Hers weight loss. Okay.
I'm on it.
And it's not just Hers weight loss, okay? Hers is there for your entire suite of wellness, okay? Oh, everywhere you look right now these days, people are talking about weight loss medications. It's the buzz at brunch, your group chats, even at the doctor's office. But how do you know if weight loss medications are right for you? Hers. Hers will tell you. You'll fill out a quick little survey.
Yep.
It's a little one and a quick one.
It took about 15 minutes.
And Hers will go, this is for you, or this is not for you.
You don't even need to talk to a human being.
Hers puts your health and goals first with real medical providers, making sure you have what you need to get results, all from the comfort of your freaking couch. Okay, if you're prescribed, you get medication as part of a doctor-developed weight loss program, complete with ongoing care, check-ins, dosage, and medication adjustments. Listen, whether you want to lose weight, grow thicker, fuller hair, or find relief for anxiety, Hers has you covered. Visit forhers.com/badtv to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's forhers.com/badtv, forhers.com/badtv. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded drug products are not approved or evaluated for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for full details, important safety information, and restrictions. Actual price depends on product and plan purchased. Okay. We ride to dinner. Imran.
Oh, whoa.
Getting ready.
We have dinner prep.
He's getting ready. He looks in a mirror. He says, God damn, am I good looking? No, you're not. You look like Skeeter. You look like Skeeter from Doug. And then he goes upstairs and starts talking about how it's difficult to find maturity in 20-year-old women. But he still has sex with them anyways. I mean, dad of the year, this guy.
Yeah, I don't know about you. He's cool.
He is so fucking cool. So we get a little C-Rat history here with Kathy. And it's a sad one. Well, they didn't eat dinner together at the table.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Let's break down the game film.
Yeah.
This is the C-Rat history for Kathy. Her mom drove a cab, so she never made food for little Kathy. So she spent a lot of time alone, which is why she's so independent. Now, the score on the C-Rat SAD scale is inconclusive at this point.
Okay.
You may be asking why.
Definitely.
Where the fuck is Dad?
Oh,
Right? I think we all know. He's been seen less than the Invisible Man, which is why she works on these boats. Minus 2 points.
And the Invisible Man is hardly ever seen.
Unless Dylan pointed out, unless you throw paint around.
You got to throw paint around. You got to throw a duster around. So you get a big jacket. You just try to put it on stuff around you, and then you can see the Invisible Man. But as you could imagine, that's very difficult.
Don't you think if you're going to talk about your childhood, at some point you might want to mention where the other parent was?
Well, who knows? It's everyone's pain, and it's their Pandora's box to keep up or keep shut. We have to get to.
I would argue omitting that detail is an admission.
Right.
Minus 2 points.
Okay, but not to all, because we're experienced in the ways of sea rats. You know, a lot of people, first-time viewers of the show, go, oh, that's interesting. You don't see a lot of British women being cabbies, leaving their child at home to fend for herself. That's all they would think. But because we've done this, we know. The dad is burying himself inside the kind of immature women that Imran was talking about. And that's sad.
Hey, Patty, what was your childhood like? Dad took off when I was 2. He's a selfish, self-absorbed asshole.
Right.
Mom worked at a restaurant as a waitress.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little awkward for a first. You don't tell that to a stranger, right?
Oh, a producer.
Okay. Because if I had just met you and you said that about your family, I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Somebody get this guy
You
a
haven't
drink.
met me with 3 Pinots at a cocktail party.
Yeah. Oh, forget a lychee martini. My God. All right, let's get to dinner. It is a.
I would never touch this pig.
Me neither. Dinner is going to be a. What do you call the people? What do you call the people in Barcelona? What do you call them?
Spaniards?
No, they're not Spaniards. They're, what are they called, Kay?
People in Barcelona.
Yeah, they call themselves something else.
Well, he's looking this up.
Castellano or something?
Catalans?
Catalonian.
Catalonians.
It's a Catalonian. Kaylin, thank you. It is a Catalonian feast, okay? We've got all the hits. We've got croquettes. One of my favorite things. Who doesn't love a croquette?
I love croquettes.
You love a croquette. We've got patatas bravas. We've got pan con tomate. We've got puss.
Ugh.
And we've got this tiny little pig that raised his hand and said, I actually don't want to go. And the pig slaughterer was like, oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Killed him anyways. So sad.
I want to say this about that little pig.
100 pots. It's a perfect dinner.
You put that pig on
Except
the
for
table.
how sad it is. 0 pots.
Most people don't like to see the head, and that's a major turnoff for food. We don't like to see the eyes and the head connected to the food that we eat. We like to be disconnected from that. Here's the idea. You want to turn all of America into vegetarians? In under a year, serve Big Macs with eyeballs.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Take an eyeball from the fucking cow or something. Somehow get it in the burger meat.
There's a lot more burgers you can get out of a cow than an eyeball. You can get probably... Kaylin, how many burgers
Can you imagine opening up your burger and there's a fucking eyeball there? You'd never eat a hamburger again.
Right. You know, it's so funny. I was watching a documentary on the pangolin. It was a dual narrative of a pangolin and
A lab?
a lion-haired monkey. And you know, these lion-haired monkeys are in the canopies. They're trying to find food. They've got these little babies on their back. And it's this heartwarming tale that stretches an hour, and you're very invested. And as they go along, you know, they find frogs and stuff, and it's so sad. Like the commas in between the steps of their journey are them ripping the heads off of frogs with their teeth. You know, it's like nature is like there's too much death out there.
What did that documentarian say about nature?
A good nature documentarian has nothing to say about nature. He or she simply documents.
Right. Don't become part of the story.
No. Right. And I'd be a bad documentarian because, like, you know, if there's an antelope getting ripped apart by a couple lions, I'd get in there and go, hey, you got to knock this out. You're eating him by his legs.
And he's still alive.
And he's still alive. And he's wailing. Do you not hear that? Jesus. All right. So the sea rats, they smell the sweat of the guests on their sheets. And Josh almost breaks his tailbone doing tricks to hit on Jizzy. And to Josh, I would say, I don't know if this is in your book.
Wait a minute. Are we at dinner with the sea rats?
We passed dinner.
Oh, I know. But after dinner, didn't that Dr. Rasa, didn't he try and get Kathy in the hot tub and all that stuff?
Well, we'll get there. But,
okay.
But first, Josh is doing cool little swing parkour tricks on the cabinetry. Mm-hmm. And he falls and hurts himself.
I saw that. That was in the trailer for the season, by the way.
Was it?
That was really funny.
Okay. Now, in cracking the code, is there any commentary on parkour or cool tricks to impress the lady?
Maybe on a skateboard?
Skateboard, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this didn't work. No. But listen, who knows by the end of the season? We could have love between these two. Now, the guests are really ripping it up. Imran's trying to fuck his friend's wife, and they pull their pants off and they put their raw butts on the jacuzzi. And Kathy's like, I got to get out of here. This is disgusting. I can smell it from underneath the water. And we move on to a little sea rat history. V calls her friend and talks about, what was his name? Bon.
Yeah. Love of all loves. He died 8 months ago.
No, I think was it the 8th-month anniversary?
It was the 8-month anniversary.
That can't be an anniversary. You can't have an 8-month anniversary of death. I think it was a year.
It was 8 months.
I don't think it was 8 months.
She's concerned when the year comes up and she's with Joe the Hoe. How's he going to take it when she talks about it?
I don't think you're right.
Huh. When she goes to the,
it was 8 months ago.
When she goes to that place where he was mauled by a bear and she throws a fucking reef in the water, how's Joe the Hoe going to take it?
I think as long as he's going to have sex that night, he'll be fine with it. That's Joe the Hoe.
You know, I told my wife after I die, I don't want anybody to bang her for at least 3 years. And if she does, I'll come back as a ghost and give them both AIDS.
Okay.
I haven't figured out the logistics.
No,
I'm not dead yet. So
yeah.
when I get there, I'll
that's a problem that you have to solve when you're on the other side.
That's right.
And to any of our new
how do I give people AIDS?
To any of our new listeners, sorry about tonight. You know, I told my wife when I die, I don't want anybody to bang her for 3 years. But when I become a ghost, I'm going to give her AIDS. It's like, what are we even doing here in this room?
Hey, Dill, you know what the worst thing that happened to V, though? Bon cashed out on her birthday. Words to the wise, don't die on your girlfriend's birthday.
I don't think that's right either.
It is. Mm-hmm. So every time her birthday comes around, she'll have to think about that.
That's like me. My birthday is October 11th, so every 9/11 I go 9/11, 1 month till my birthday. You know?
Wow.
It's really exciting. I get really amped up.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Imran wants to piss off the side of the boat. Kathy's like, no, you can't do that. It's dangerous. You fall and die. Now, if I was Kathy, just let him. See what happens. But he's told, coaxed, dare I say, to go downstairs, and him and Mike start ripping it up. They break a glass. They're like freaking frat boys, young again in this Scooby-Doo hallway downstairs. Now, Kathy really wrangles these two.
Yeah, that's part of their job.
I guess.
They're too drunk to be able to
fight back.
Well, also they're
because if I was
to...
a paying guest, I'd be like, hey, clean the glass up. And go get me another fucking drink. I'm not going to bed right now. What the hell's wrong with you, C-Rat?
Maybe the internal voice in their heads know that they can still get tossed.
Oh, you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. All right, so next day,
morning.
Nathan's not fucking around today, okay? And neither is Kathy. Kathy leaves a Post-it note. She says, I'm not getting up. It was too tough last night. Oh, Zaysha, I'd be like, you're getting up right now. You're getting up right now. You know, I was so sad. I've been looking for this video of a New Zealand traffic altercation. It's been scrubbed from the internet.
What happened?
This guy goes in. He's parked in a spot that he's not supposed to be parked. So the guy reaches in, takes his keys out of the ignition. Hot start. And the guy goes, "Don't touch my fucking keys." He goes, "I'll touch your keys if I want to." He goes, "No, you won't. You won't touch my fucking shit, you piece of fucking shit." And the heading of the video is, he's perfected the art of swearing. And he calls him an F and a cocksucker and an old piece of shit, and it's really great. So anyways, I can't find that. If anybody wants to help.
We have a lot of listeners from New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, by the way, I thought those people over there, the Kiwis, were way more evolved than us. They don't need to indulge in these pathetic, dehumanizing acts of...
I thought that about the Kiwis as well.
What's up?
I don't know.
You know what? That was probably AI. That's probably two Americans doing that. And
You think?
And they dubbed it with Kiwis.
Oh, you're so right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't trust anything anymore. Can I ask you a quick question? Why did I talk about that? Why did I start talking about that video?
Was it something to do with...
We're never going to know. So Aisha tells the guests... well, but first we got to talk about Sandy telling Nathan, you know, it's come time. You have to appoint a lead deckhand.
Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense.
Why would she do that? Why would you? They all kind of suck. So why would you force him to do that?
Someone did that one time, and it threw a huge wrinkle into the whole boat. Like, created a lot of drama. There was no need for it.
Yeah, a wrench even.
Yeah, a wrench, that's what I meant.
Or a wrinkle.
Yeah.
A wrench or a wrinkle. What we're both trying to say is that
there's no need for this.
There's no diamond that's going to come from the pressure that she's putting on Nathan to make this decision, because, okay, you pick Joe, Max is pissed, it's your best friend. You pick Max, he's going to drive a tender into the side of the boat. Sandy's going to go, "Why'd you pick him?" You can't pick V, she's too green. There's nobody to pick here. No diamonds. Not one. So, Aisha tells the guests, "Heard you were a little drunk last night. If I'm the primary again, I don't want you C-Rats gossiping about me and then bring it up to me at dinner or breakfast. Just,
Right.
Leave it alone." We get some C-Rat history with Maximilian.
This is because the romance between him and Kathy are heating up.
Yeah.
He considers her family, and he wants a family, but not like his family because his dad stepped out on his mom.
Uh-huh.
That's about it.
And where does that land on this? I bet my cheek.
Oh. Well,
Did you hear that?
Oh.
I bet my cheek.
I didn't hear it. But to answer your question, it's a big old fat 0.
Okay.
Right. It's a story as old as time.
I mean, literally.
It's 1 + 1 = 2. It
Yeah.
doesn't even register anymore.
Right.
Oh, your dad cheated on your mom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What do you
I'm blown away.
What a unique and gut-wrenching pain. Okay, so breakfast is served. Big puffy things are dropped on the side of the boat, and one of the guests shits the bed. It looked like he shit in the bed. Did you see that?
I didn't.
There was a sheet that was just smeared with brown, viscous humors. It just looked like somebody shit the bed. It was...
Could have been a brownie. They look like they like to eat dessert at night.
No, this would have had to have been a Pizookie-sized brownie. There was so much stainage. So the docking needs to go very, very well. Nathan's got a lot of pressure on him, right? And the knots are blowing. 22 knots. That's like 4,200 kilometers or something. And we get into some real boat shit. Because the bow thruster goes out.
Yeah, I want to address that when we get there, unless we're there.
We're
now.
there, yeah.
Okay, this was absolutely manufactured drama. Sandy says the bow thruster overheated. You might want to test that before you dock, because that's an important part of docking, I guess.
Import.
Go into port, yeah. And what are those 3 ugly Croatian dudes you call engineers doing all day?
Well, I was going to say, it's bad when the coal shovelers get up there. That's bad. That's really, really bad. All right, Pat, the whole thing goes off without a hitch, does it not?
Manufactured drama. Dumb.
You weren't a fan.
I wasn't a fan. That boat wasn't close to touching either one of those boats on either side. The cameras have eyes.
The cameras have eyes. Kalen's going to beat me in fantasy.
Is he really? Kalen, do you mind checking out the Pat score?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
It's so crazy. It's like he's horrible. I don't know why I can't beat him. He's like my kryptonite.
Oh, boy.
He just always beats me.
He spends a lot of time.
Sad.
It's 24-7 Pats, and it's not even halftime yet.
Wow. All right. That game's over.
Oh, my gosh.
11-2. I think they're going to have home field advantage and a bye week.
All right. Sorry. That's Sports Corner over.
All right. Tip meeting. The Deckies still suck. Josh, you're killing it. $25K, $2,200 each.
Well, the guests leave, and don't let that boat hit you on the way out, right? Mm-hmm. But Joe almost shits his pants, and Max is in love. What is with these sea rats?
They're spending a lot of time in close quarters.
Well, it's so funny. Max goes up to Joe the Hoe for advice. He says, communicate clearly. LOL, Joe the Hoe. You're telling a woman that you'd like her to meet your mother, and then you're going to make out with a different sea rat aboard the vessel.
Yeah. Joe the Hoe.
That's not communicating very clearly, Joe the Hoe, if you ask me.
Max scares me, though, because he has anger issues, and he's also a psycho stalker.
I don't know about that.
Are you kidding me? Did you hear him have that conversation? He got mad at her because she wouldn't kiss him at the table.
Yeah, we'll get there. So Joe is, well, we get ready for the night out. Jizzy is outrageously horny. And Nathan will not give Kathy any hair squish because he can't afford to give her any. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, Joe is falling in love with V the Cuban, and this is a massive step outside of his comfort zone. He has never fucked over a female sea rat before in his life. Now, we sit down for dinner and we find out that Joe sent a picture of V to his mother. Mm-hmm. What? What?
It means nothing, not to Patty. This is just a move from a player, right out of the player's guide, trying to close some ass.
Player's Guide to the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, department heads chat. Aisha says, I hear what you're going through, Nathan. Being a chief stew, the first time, is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. We flash back. And she had to deal with, I don't know, that pizza rat and that Bulgarian lunatic or something. I don't know what she was. But, it made me really sad because there's this theme with Below Deck. The people that do the best after, the majority of them are, just riddled with addiction problems and there's OnlyFans.
Sex addiction.
And I'm not saying OnlyFans is bad. OnlyFans is cool. Mm-hmm. Make a lot of money on OnlyFans. I say, wring the rag dry. Men want to be horny pigs? Wring the rag dry.
Get that paper.
Get the paper, boo.
Where were you going with this?
But chefs.
Oh.
They seem to have these vibrant careers after Below Deck. That serial killer, Lizard Adam, he's crushing it on Instagram, pretending like he's in the woods, cooking over water-powered, spit roasts. The flesh is long pig. It's human flesh. But nobody's, the wiser. And then Pizza Rat has some bustling
Pizza Biz down in Florida.
It's, really.
What's with the broken pigeon? He was on Chopped.
The broken pigeon. Who was that?
Matt.
Oh, the guy who's knee hurt?
Yeah, who begged us to stop talking about him, basically told me to go fuck myself.
Okay. So Kathy and Max sit down for another boyfriend-girlfriend talk between the sea rats.
Sorry, excuse me for coughing. She turned down a kiss from him. Yeah. And then he said, we need to talk.
Right.
He prompted that conversation.
Right.
And then she's kind of blown away at how weird and awkward this is.
Yeah, but Kathy did so great here. She was like, I really try my best to not have these kinds of conversations, and because they're weird and uncomfortable, and you're weird and uncomfortable, and I'm not really feeling well. So I'm going to go back to the boat. And Max says, I'll follow.
Yeah. Run, Kathy.
Nathan and Jizzy hit the club. It's called Space the Fuck Out, I think. And Nathan says that he has put up a barrier between him and other women, Zen Scale. What's it made of? Angel food cake? Yeah.
It's made of nothing. They are feeling each other out here, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what this little thing is happening. Mm-hmm. But the Sea Rats tear it up at that club, man.
Yeah, they really do. Kizzy is talking to Nathan about being pissed off and wanting to slit Kathy's throat. And Kathy comes over and goes, hey, I heard you say you want to slit my throat. I just want to, air out the dirty laundry. And they move on. So Kizzy and Nathan hook up. And we cut to Josh the Clown. And he leans in and he says, I see you. And it's elongated in a kind of creepy falsetto. And I don't know, producers of Below Deck, it's a little bit like if we can get back to the McDonald's burger. This show is a little bit like making a Big Mac, right? You shove your finger up your ass, you grab the lettuce, you put it on the bun, and then you finish the rest, okay? Everybody knows how to do this. This is kind of a misstep that they make every once in a while. The nerdy, esoteric, corny person.
To be fair, Josh sat in that chair for 4 hours on a Friday. And at some point, a producer said, yeah, do the makeup thing. And then they filmed him acting like an idiot for an hour. And they used way more footage than they should have.
That producer's wife was texting him, I'm taking fucking everything. Yeah, go ahead. Just do the clown.
Now, this is when we get to Joe the Ho.
Yeah.
He invites V to his hometown after knowing her for 3 weeks. And then he tells her he's all in the way. All in. Hello, Captain Love Bomber. You're a twisted, emotionally manipulative asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I know it because it takes one to know one.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's big of you.
Thank you. Retired. Never as bad as him, by the way.
Really?
I never promised stuff like that.
Not even to Lebanese Lana?
No, no. I lived with her for 2 years.
Not even to the dude?
Well, I didn't live with her. I slept at her place for 2 years. I lived with her for 2 years. No. What my crime was,
not even to little
my
dude.
My friends that were girls told me what I would do is I'd meet a girl, hang out with her a couple times, and I go, hey, let's go do this winery. And then we go do a winery, and then we'd hook up, and then I'd get bored, and they'd go, you can't take her to a winery because she's going to think you really like her.
What? Who were your friends? What do you mean? Who said that?
Some of my friends that were girls and stuff, they go, the girl's going to think you really like her if you take her to a nice place. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, it might. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you got to take them to
like a dive bar and pizza.
Right. If you want to get really fancy, you go bowling. Just put up that barrier.
Let's play darts.
Right. All right. So don't talk about this stuff when you've been drinking, Joe the How. You're going to look ridiculous. Now we head back home. Gratuitous make-out riding cowboy sessions are taking place in the front of the van while the clown and Kermit watch along. And Kathy and Max talk about their signs. Whether air intertwines with earth.
Earth? Earth.
But Aisha walks in on Nathan and Kizzy. Now, your whole thing about him doing the Kenny Powers thing is interesting. But the only, if I could have an Elle Woods moment here, the lights were on the entire time.
Oh, they were.
The reason I know the lights were on the entire time is because there's a little saying, a little thing that Nathan said while they were getting all hot and bothered. He said, leave the lights on. I want to leave the lights on.
Really?
That is a line that means I want to see everything.
Ah, yes.
So I think what got him out was another department head coming into her room, and good for him. But this conversation he has about not being fulfilled by this, and that's why he left. That is hogwash.
Oh, shit. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And lastly, Max is feeling that Kathy is not matching his emotions.
Uh-huh.
They'll be done after this episode, which will set up the Joe the Ho.
Right, exactly. And we end with V telling Joe the Ho that in 8 days, Bond died 8 months ago. All right, get in the comments. Let us know. Do you know that New Zealand video I was talking about? Have you seen Jeff? And
Can ghosts give people AIDS?
thank you for listening. We love you. I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Pat, say goodbye.
Later, dudes.
Kaylin.
Yeah.